her on the stage. I admit that she was overage. I admit that I was feeling her, and I admit that she was feeling me. I admit that that's just some shit that come with being a celebrity. I ain't chasing these ladies, no. These ladies are chasing me, yeah. And I'm only saying all this shit cause how they tryna play me, yeah. I admit that this is no disrespect to the parents, but this is my advice to you cause I'm also a parent. Don't push your daughter in my face and tell me that it's okay, cause your agenda is to get paid and get mad when it don't go your way. I know y'all look at me like I don't go through things, but I'm human. I know it's hard sometimes, but try to keep in mind that I'm human. Fuck all the fortune and fame, forget the name, I'm a human. I can't believe all the under the table shit they doing. I'm tired of fingers pointed at me. I'm tired of all this weight on me. I'm tired of everybody want a piece of me. Shit, I'm not an ATM machine. What do I do when I can't do what I do? How can I win if I can't win with truth? Got a couple of dead homies that I promised I would make it out this shit. And I know that God's hands is on me, nigga. I'm gonna make it out this shit. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. And I claim it. The storm's over. I admit I talked to Miss McGlynn. FYI, that's my second mother. I admit that I asked her, how am I gonna get the world off my shoulder? She said, son, don't you lose it. Sometimes you gotta go through it. They can say what they say, but at the end of the day, they cannot deny your music. Cause your music has touched people. It inspired all people overseas, everywhere. Don't worry, don't care, cause the anointing is on you. And that's why these haters is at you. So just keep on doing you, baby. You don't have to give these fools an explanation. I admit it, I admit it. I admit it, I did it. I admit it, I did. I admit it, I did it. What's the definition of a cult? What's the definition of a sex slave? Go to the dictionary, look it up, let me know, I'll be here waiting. Now I admit I got some girls that love me to pull their hair. And I admit they love me to talk dirty when I pull their hair. Yeah. Some like me to spank them, and some like to get brainy. And what some of these girls want is too much for the radio station. Look, I'm just a man, y'all, not a monster or beast. But I admit there are times when these girls so fine, I'll chill to the nigga for a week. Now I admit I love Hugh Hefner, and through the years supported Hugh Hefner. But when he left this world, he had a million girls, but we gon' always love Hugh Hefner. To Jim C. Regardless or whatever your name is, you've been trying to destroy me for 25 whole years. Writing the same stories over and over and over again. Off my name, you done went and made yourself a career. Well, guess what? I pray for you and your family and all my other enemies. I'm not gonna let y'all steal my joy. I'm just gonna keep on doing me. Now I don't know what else to say except I'm so falsely accused. Tell me, how can you judge when you never walked in my shoes? So easy to mess up someone else's life through social media. The devil in disguise. I admit I miss my brothers, but I admit they wasn't acting like brothers. Yeah, we've had our differences, but you don't turn on your brother for nothing, for no one, nada. Mama Joanne is watching, she must be turning over in her grave, yeah. I admit I had to borrow a couple of M's from the label. All these hits out, but I couldn't put food on the table. I was told I had to sell my cars. I was told I couldn't get a loan. Said I owed 20 million to the IRS and they was coming to get my home. I admit I was feeling stupid staying in the Homewood Suites. Disrespect. Sipping Hennessy, trying to figure out what happened to me. There was so much going through my head, cause I knew that something wasn't right. I just couldn't put my finger on it, but my spirit had better eyes. It told me what it saw, and it scared the shit out of me. It said get rid of them all, it's nothing but vultures around me. I admit that I love my fans for all the push and support they've shown. I admit if it wasn't for them, I would've never stayed strong. Now I'm not tripping on all of these rumors, that don't bother me. And I'm not paying attention to these haters, that don't bother me. But what blows me is when certain people turn phony. They say, Rob, I got your back, Rob, you the man, but they really doubting me. Bitch, you know who you are. Bitch, I bought you a car. Bitch, you stayed at my crib. I loved you with all my heart. Now I don't like to brag when it comes to me, but I've given back to the community, from the non-profits to the charities. But of course you never hear that about me. To them niggas that drink my liquor and smoke my stogies. How come you ain't on Facebook taking up for me when you're around me most of the day? And you know that I'm a good brother. Always got your hands out, it ain't no doubt that y'all niggas ain't nothing but bloodsuckers. Plus, y'all ain't bringing nothing to the table. Yeah, nigga, and you know it's real talk. Taking pictures with me for your Instagram, but when I need you, you're quick to get lost. Robert J and Joanne, my kids, what you're hearing out here about that? Guys, I'm sorry for this. I'm so sorry, I can't imagine what y'all must be going through. Every day it's something about me, my God, it must be killing you. I promise there'll be better days. Just keep walking straight. I know you must be worried, but just know that I'm okay. For me, things has gotten rough. Right now I can't say too much, but for y'all I will stay tough. Daddy just needs y'all to trust and believe in me. I admit that I've told the truth, and I'm still not free. Still won't hate me, they still won't stone me, still won't chain me, think they won't kill me. I admit it, I admit it, I admit it, I did it, I admit it, I did, I admit it, I did it. Now, no disrespect to Chi-Town, my home, but we've gotta learn how to support our own. I admit that my heart cries for my city, cause we're losing young lives in the city. Instead of judging me, y'all should be using me to help these kids, raise them out of depression and poverty. Now I'm not saying I'm no savior, but I could be an inspiration. This is an invitation. Man, I admit I go through so much day to day. Got 23 lawyers, 3 or 4 managers. What am I doing? Show me the way. The only thing I have left is my voice, and now I have to use it for my protection, because they left me no choice. See, my work has nothing to do with my private life, so stay the fuck out of my business and tend to your own damn life. So go ahead, say what you wanna say about who I wanna date, but you won't say that shit to my face, cause you know it ain't shit to say. Next nigga bring me some dumb shit, it's gonna be a misunderstanding, cause niggas that listen to dumb shit are niggas that be on that dumb shit. They need a life cause they ain't got no life, so they always conjuring up dumb shit. Blocking my path, they don't know the half and salt, they making assumptions. Since when do assumptions cost a man his whole career? Found guilty when you're innocent is the only test I fear. There is one thing that's for sure, and I wanna make this
hope you're loving SiriusXM. With your all-access trial subscription, you get over 150 channels of the best entertainment, like tons of commercial-free music that fits any mood. Plus, you get sports, news, comedy, and talk. You name it, we got it. And you get it everywhere. Literally. All you have to do is hit the SAT button in your car. Want to listen outside the car? With All Access, you can take your favorite channels with you anywhere you go. Listen online, on the app, or at home on tons of devices you may already own. Plus, get over 5,000 hours of shows and more available on demand, online, and on the app. Enjoy shows, interviews, performances, even get a sneak peek at exclusive Howard Stern video. You can explore what you want, when you want. Check out the complete channel guide in your glove box to get started, or visit SiriusXM.com. What are you waiting for? It's all yours and it's on right now.
Big shout out to our affiliates at SiriusXM. If you want to check out SiriusXM for yourself, make sure you go to tinyurl.com/SiriusXM Radio, all one word. It's actually free for the next 3 months. We're going to get into this interview with Melissa Jones.
Live on the line, we've got political activist, politician, presidential candidate, and spiritual healer, and more, Melissa Jones. How's it going, Melissa? How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you very much for having me.
Hey, no problem at all. Now, you actually have one of the most interesting stories I've heard in a while.
Yeah? Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, definitely, without a doubt. I'm sure of that.
So what I'd like to do is, we'll start out with you. We'll have you tell the listeners a little bit about yourself, a little bit of your story, and then we'll just go from there.
Okay. Well, it's hard to say where to start. Do I start at the beginning or do I start at the past year? Because the past year was actually really impressive. I moved to the East Coast from Santa Monica, California in December of 2018, and right after I got my master's in psychology. And since the end of July of last year, I've been arrested 6 times.
Damn.
And it's a little hard for me to wrap my head around that. Some of it, twice has been for trespassing at places where I was invited. And then I also got arrested at the Charlotte International Airport for what I like to call titty terrorism, for taking off my shirt. Yeah, and some of that was just to tell some racists to go fuck themselves, pretty much, at the American Airlines counter.
Damn.
So yeah, it's been an interesting year, without a doubt, and all of it was just because I had a man tug at my heartstrings and tug at my pussy strings and asked me to come to the East Coast, and I said okay. He said that he had been in love with me for 20 years. And instead of going to South Korea to talk to them about medicinal cannabis, I decided to come to the East Coast and do a podcast out of his house where he was living that had a music studio. And he turned on me like a viper because he was a victim of domestic abuse from his previous partner, and decided to take it all out on me, which was really interesting.
Cool.
And I ended up serving a month in prison in solitary confinement.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
So they put you in the hole out there.
Mhm. They did. Yeah, it was amazing. I know we talked a little bit about all of this before, but I didn't tell you this part of the story. When I got arrested, I just to be me, I took off my shirt in my cell in this little teeny tiny cell in Palmer Township in Pennsylvania, and they whisked me off to prison right away. They freaked out because, of course, they've never seen tits before. And they whisked me off to prison. Didn't even let me make a phone call. Nothing. And when I got there, I offended the warden, who's a former Navy SEAL, by saying that, I used to fuck Navy SEALs for sport in the 90s. And he didn't take too kindly to that.